It's been a while, but I am back with some more leather cases with camera control for the 16 Pro Max. So let's check them out. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. This video was taking me a bit longer to get round to, and apologies for this. I really wanted to have this video done and out sooner, but things have just been crazy busy and it's kind of been overlooked. So deepest apologies, but I have some new leather cases here with camera control, which you might want to check out, because I know a lot of people that love leather cases. One of the biggest issues that we were faced with was the lack of camera control on leather cases. Andar came out with the Aspen, so that was good. Ryan London nailed it with a camera control button as well. But I've got a couple of other cases here which we're going to go through. So let's check them out. So first up then is this. This is from Goldfinch. Now, I had a few people hit me up in the comments for this case, and I did a bit of investigating, and I believe these guys originate from Spain. So they hit me up and said, Michael, would you like to check out one of our cases? And I said, yep, absolutely. So this is their leather case. We do have our machined metal buttons here and our camera control. And on the inside it is microfiber lined, and we have their branding on the inside, Goldfinch, which is really cool. And then same again on the other side, then we have our machined metal buttons. And then the leather covered camera guard as well. So it is a bumper, goes all the way around, but it is open at the bottom. So not really my personal preference, to be honest. I prefer it to be completely covered. But so we'll just pop this quickly on the scale. And that weighs in at 40 grams, which is pretty good. And if we just pop the 16 Pro Max into this case, we just pop that on. So 268 grams is what you'll be carrying around inside your pocket. So there you go. And there it is. So this is on the natural titanium iPhone, and it looks pretty sweet. That you can't go wrong with black leather, right? So like I said, there on the side then we've got our machine metal buttons and our camera control. So we'll just check out those buttons. Yep, clicky, tactile, responsive. They aren't stiff. That's what you want to see. That's really good. And then of course we will just check out this camera control button. So if we just give that a double click, camera opens up, and yeah, that's pretty decent. Can't fault that at all. Yeah, it's pretty bang on. This is open at the bottom, so you will have this part of your phone exposed. Again, that's not really my cup of tea, but it is a decent case. And you do have that little side bumper there as well, so it is, you get a good bit of coverage there, which is what you want to see. So we just try the fitment then. So we just pop that off at the corner, and yeah, so it comes off easy at the bottom, obviously because it's open, but getting it off at the top, it is a good tight fit, so I do like to see that. That's definitely what you want to see. It's really hard to pop it off here, these corners. And listen, yeah, that just clicks down there. That's really good. And then at the bottom then, that's how you easily maneuver it off. Yeah, that's pretty good. So then if we just take it and we just take the corners and we just give it a twist, it isn't popping out at the corners there either, which is what you want to see, so that's good. So it means the case is rigid and it doesn't flex, which will then lift it at the corners. Perfect. And then we'll just check out the screen lip then. So it has a pretty half decent lip. Now I don't have a screen protector on my phone, so it is pretty consistent all the way around the sides. Obviously it is exposed here at the bottom, but at the corners it is like slightly more raised up, so you are going to get that set down flat protection. Set it down flat, it's going to lift it up off that surface. That's what you want to see. And then that camera guard then, the lenses don't protrude out, and it is coated in leather as well. So if you do set that down flat, it's not going to rough up those lenses, and it's going to be protected. That's what you want to see. Of course, it's brand new leather, so it is going to be smooth. It is going to be a little bit slippery, but as it starts to age and patina, it is going to get grippy, and it'll feel really good to hold, and it smells great. Like, who doesn't love the smell of leather? So good. And it is a MagSafe case, so we can do a MagSafe test. So this is a new case I've had on the channel, so I haven't tried these out before, so I'm intrigued to see how well this reacts. So let's hope the magnets are good. And yeah, it's taking the full weight of the phone there. That's decent. And taking full weight at the stand. Ooh. Yeah, that's really good. It took a big shake there to get that off. Perfect. That's what you want to see. So yeah, so that is the Alex Goldfinch. This is it in black, and yeah, it is very, very nice case. Very, very nice case. I would recommend this. And for a brand that I haven't been too familiar with, people were hitting me up in the comments and saying, try out the Alex Goldfinch. So yep, got it in. There it is, guys. So Alex Goldfinch. So next up then is the return of Bullstrap. So Bullstrap are back in the house with their contemporary case with camera control. Now the contemporary case is the only case from Bullstrap that has the camera control button. So it is very similar to the Alex Goldfinch case where it is opened at the bottom and yeah, metal buttons, camera control button, but it is what it is. So we'll just quickly pop this on the scale. And that weighs in at 40 grams. The brown one's 42 grams, so 2 grams heavier for brown. So we'll just pop this in to the slate. And that weighs in at 269 grams. So there you go. And it'll be 2 grams more for this one because it's a bit heavier. So I'm going to go for the slate because I've got natural titanium iPhone, so I'm going to go for the slate one here. But I will say I do like the colour of Bullstrap and I do like the quality of the leather. Bullstrap's leather has always been top quality. I cannot fault anything with the quality of Bullstrap's leather. Now these cases are a little more pricier than some of the other leather cases out there, but Bullstrap do offer a full lifetime warranty with this case. So yeah, whether that's important, I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Would you pay extra for a lifetime warranty on a leather case, or does it not really make that much of a difference to you? Would you rather save a few quid? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, it is very, very nice. And again, we've got our machined metal buttons here, which are clicky, tactile, responsive. They're not stiff, they're not tight. That's what you want to see. And then we just try out our camera control, double click. That opens up the camera perfectly, and our touch capacitive features are working perfectly. That's what you want to see. Great. So let's just try the fitment then. So we just try to pop it off at the corners, and it is a good tight fit. And listen for the click. Yeah, well, that's a good solid click there. That's good. And then pop that off at the bottom. Yep, that goes on there perfectly. That's what you want to see. And then if we just take our corners and we'll just do the twist test. So if we just twist it at the corners, yeah, it doesn't pop off there. So the case is good and rigid, so it isn't popping off at the corners. That's what you want to see on a leather case like this. You don't want to see it popping out at the corner and then potentially falling out. That's what you want. Of course, screen lip. So screen lip is decent on this case. It goes all the way around and it is pretty consistent all the way across the board. That's what you want to see. So if you set that down flat, you're going to get that lift up flat protection. That's what you want. You don't want that screen to be touching. And then of course the camera guard is leather coated as well, and the lenses do not protrude out. So if you set that down flat, cameras first, they're not going to rough up those lenses. That's what you want to see. And like all these cases, these are brand new out of the box. Leather is just smooth and a little bit slippery when you first get it, but once you start using it, it is going to get grippy. So that is what you want. It is very, very nice. I really do like the color of this slate, especially with the grey iPhone. It's very, very nice. And then of course, if you are a fan of the brown, this is the sienna color. This is the slate. So if you do like the more traditional leather, that'll patina and then that'll get really dark. That'll look really nice. So that's also a very nice case. It is a MagSafe case, so we can do a MagSafe test. So let's just pop it on the stand. And there we go. It's taking the full weight of the phone. That's really good. That's what you want to see. That's really good. I'm really impressed with these. I'm glad. Sometimes you get a little bit of weaker magnets and they're not good, but yeah. Top notch. So this is the contemporary case from Bullstrap. This is the slate color. This is the sienna. Very, very nice. And yeah, top quality leather, machined metal buttons, good camera control button, decent MagSafe strength. Yeah, cannot fault that at all. So yeah, I would recommend. And of course, if the lifetime warranty is appealing to you, well then this is definitely a good option for you to buy. If you pick up this case, you'll know that you'll be well covered if you know, you need to get it changed, or if something happens to it, you'll be well covered. So that's one of the good things with Bullstrap. So yeah, so that's the contemporary case from Bullstrap. And lastly, we have back the Andar Aspen. Now, I did do a full review on the Andar Aspen a while ago, and I did cover the camera control on this black leather case, but since then I have received Technically T's collab cases, which is the Technically Red and the Tech Wave. These are both camera control versions now, so I just thought I'd do a little bit of a refresh on this. So this isn't going to be a full update on the Andar Aspen because I've already covered it. If you want to check that out, I'll leave you a link in the description down below for the full review of the Andar Aspen. But let's get a look. So we do have our classic traditional black leather, which is really nice, but Technically Red is definitely one of my favorites. As you can tell, I am a red, so the red and black motif kind of resonates with me a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got Andar's branding on the side there and the inside, microfiber lined. It's very, very nice, very plush. And then we have our camera control and our metal buttons there. So we'll just quickly pop that in like so. And then on the back, we have our metal camera guard as well to protect those camera lenses. And yeah, we'll just check these buttons. Clicky, tactile, responsive, and camera control. Perfect. That's perfect. So yeah, these cases are awesome and exclusively from Andar. So you get these awesome colors like this, Technically Red, or the Tech Wave, which is also a favorite of mine. I mean, that is so clean, and I do like the silver metal work around the Tech Wave. That is very, very nice. And then we have our camera control button as well, which is, yeah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, that's great. So nice. And one thing I do like about the Aspen is the Aspen has a complete full closed off bumper. So your USB port and your speakers are all covered up. The entire frame of the phone is covered all the way around. I do prefer that myself. I just like full bumper protection all the way around. It's a great case, great color options, and I'm glad to see that they have come with camera control on them. I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but if you're not planning to upgrade your iPhone, you're going to have it for a while, I would definitely recommend you picking up any of these leather cases because they are. So yeah, so that is my updated leather case video with camera control. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Have you picked any of these up, or are you thinking about picking any of them up? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are looking to pick any of these cases up, I will leave you an affiliate link in the description down below. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. So if you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support. It's much appreciated. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it locked to the channel. I do have my top 10 iPhone cases coming. Apologies for the delay on the top 10 cases. I just think the cases for the 16 Pro Max have been a bit of a pain with all the issues with cases coming with buttons and not coming with buttons and things like that. So I've been sort of holding off doing it, but now I feel like I can do a good proper top 10 for you guys. So that is coming, so stay tuned. And if you want some more down to earth tech review and accessory videos, you know where to come. And until the next one, I'll catch you later.